Hello there guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea for my review of the Leicester City versus Chelsea game. Took me ages to start recording now because I waited for Antonio Conte and his post-match interview. And he just wouldn't come out of the dressing room. Bloody hell. Anyway, so before I get into the game itself, I want to talk about this whole Diego Costa situation. Last night I put up just a quick little video that I just recorded on my phone, put out, just as it was, no editing because I wasn't home. Obviously, this whole Costa situation, apparently offers from China, bust up with Antonio Conte, injured, didn't travel. Well, the only thing we do know for sure is that he didn't travel to Leicester and that he didn't play today. That's all we know. Conte, before the game, talked about it and said on Tuesday, Diego stopped training because he felt pain in his back. That is that lower back injury that I was on about yesterday. And he didn't train the rest of the week. What I find strange is that I've seen pictures yesterday and the day before from Diego Costa training, and also the club put out a video in training or stuff like that. But obviously we don't know if those pictures were actually taken before Tuesday, or if maybe he just took a different training and just was still pictured in training. That I still find a little bit weird. But Conte, and after the game, he literally just reiterated everything he said before the game. He said he wants to tell the truth. There's no point about lying. He's simply injured. There's nothing else. Apparently, like he said, he doesn't know about any sort of problems. He doesn't know about, an offer from China. He doesn't know about these things. And Marcos Alonso, in the post-match interview, was asked about Costa as well. And he said, this whole situation is only talked about in the press. It's not really a topic at Chelsea. Costa's happy. He's injured, but hopefully he'll be back next week. All of that, Conte will definitely not say if there was a bust-up, in my opinion. Why would he? That just, it would make everything worse. Alonso, I'm not sure if he was briefed or he's just smart enough if there's actually something going on just to say it isn't. Or if it's just, what it is. No big deal, just an injury. I don't know. All I know is we're not selling him. The club is not selling him. Apparently he doesn't want to go. He posted a picture on Instagram yesterday, or, on Facebook, of him in the Chelsea kit celebrating with Pedro and saying, "Come on, Chelsea," with a love heart emoji, blue heart emoji. So I don't think he's going anywhere. There might have been a small little problem, I don't know. But they're both personalities, they're both real men. And as much as Conte, in my opinion, probably likes discipline and, for players to kind of obey to him, in a normal manner as players should to their manager, I still think he needs and wants real men in his team, and Diego Costa definitely is that. I don't think, if he's with an opinion of him having an injury in his back and the physio says no, he's not just going to say, all right, then I'm not injured. If he says so, there's going to be, they're passionate men. But I just hope that he can be back next week and the whole problem can be resolved. But yeah, let's actually get into the video. I was rambling on about this for way too long now. So, getting into the game, we obviously won the game 3-0, as you would have seen by the title, as you probably would have seen of the game, or as you would have just seen online. Costa didn't start. Obviously, I didn't know that at the time when I recorded the preview. But yeah, so the lineup was Thibaut Courtois in goal, Gary Cahill, David Luiz, Cesar Azpilicueta, left wing back, Marcos Alonso, right wing back, Victor Moses, two centre mids, Nemanja Matic and N'Golo Kante, and the three strikers, also of interchanging players of everything. With Pedro, Willian and Hazard. I put Pedro up as a striker now, simply because it looked to me like he was the most central of the lot. Willian mostly on the right and Hazard mostly on the left, but obviously they was interchanging a lot. The game started off with a Leicester chance, actually, after 4 minutes. Musa had a shot from a very tight angle, saved by Courtois, and then cleared by one of our defenders. I didn't see who it was. And that was pretty much the only real chance they had that I can think of now anyway. They had 2 shots on goal, but I can't think of the other one, so it can't have been massive. And just 2 minutes later, Alonso, who would have thought? He made it 1-0. 6 minutes. Crossing by Aspi. Pedro sort of jumped in and just laid it off to Hazard, who then laid it off again to Pedro, who came charging into the box and just put it into the bottom corner with his weaker right foot. Quality finish. Perfect start to the game. Happy days. The rest of the first half, I wasn't so happy with. Our passing wasn't really good. There was some good moments, but generally we misplaced way too many passes. There wasn't really a lot of system in the game. Players weren't really where they're supposed to be, or at least not where the ball was played to. So that was a bit strange. But again, Leicester didn't threaten us really. Like, we were solid at the back, just going forward. It just wasn't really happening. Second half starts, again, 6 minutes, from when the second half started. So 51st minute, Alonso came up again. Willian took a free kick. Actually, well played set piece routine kind of thing, Alonso blocking off Morgan, Matic going to the near post to, pull away another defender, David Luiz going around a lot of them, trying to get to Eder. Just about didn't get there. It fell to Marcos Alonso just outside the box. Had a shot, got deflected by Morgan. No chance for Schmeichel to save it. 2-0, 51 minutes gone. Happy days. 71 minutes in, Pedro made it 3-0. Crazy, weird goal, and also some incredible football, involved in that. Conte played it into Pedro. I'm not sure if he actually meant to pass it to Pedro. It was kind of a hard pass. Then Pedro kind of no look back-heeled it to Willian. Willian just about got a cross in, actually, got a deflection of Schmeichel as well. And he just, was flying around in the box. Pedro got the head to it just before anyone else was there. Just head it over Wes Morgan into the far corner. Bit of a lucky goal. Bit of incredible, football. Incredible pass by Pedro with that no-look back heel. So, 3-0, that was that. Incredible. Alonso could have had a hat-trick, even that. We just took a volley and just about put it wide. Then we had another incredible, set-piece routine. David Luiz played it into Hazard to, laid it off to Pedro, who was stood in the box, in the wall, and just made a run then. Skied the shot, sadly. But that was good. But yeah, we made some substitutions after that. Hazard came off for Fabregas in the 79th minute, and then in the 84th minute, Michy Batshuayi came on for Willian, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek came on for Pedro. Not that much happened after that. But yeah, it was a good game. As I said, I wasn't too happy with the first half. I was really happy with the second half. We were very clinical today. We had 3 shots on goal, scored 3 goals. Yes, Pedro from that free kick maybe should have scored. Alonso, when he put the volley wide, not saying he should have scored, but he could have scored. But we were clinical. So that is great. Obviously, perfect way to bounce back from that defeat against Tottenham. Even though we did beat Peterborough last weekend, sorry. It's still, completely different playing in the Premier League again and the whole starting 11 back. So yeah, I was happy talking about players individually. Obviously, the main man and the man of the match was Marcos Alonso. I mean, him scoring 2 goals, almost scoring 3. Really good performance. He's actually said after the game in the post-match interview, he said he was playing with a little bit of a groin injury and pain in his groin for the last couple of games. That's, when I talked about against Stoke and against Tottenham, he was always that 1 or 2 yards late. That explains it. If your leg hurts, that explains everything. He was incredible today. So much running. He's still not, in my opinion, I say quick enough, but it would be better to have a little bit of a quicker player as a left winger. Left wing back, sorry. But he was really good, He defended well, he attacked well. Obviously, he scored 2 goals, almost scored 3. Very happy, very happy. Defensively, really solid by everyone. Hazard, Pedro and Willian, meh. I mean, I'm not too sure. They all weren't incredible, but none of them was bad. So I was happy with the performance overall. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. 3-0, good performance. We beat the champions twice 3-0. And it's not like, especially at home, like at the King Power Stadium in Leicester, they've been good. Like they made, took 21 points so far this season, and 18 of those 21 came at home. So, they beat Man City 4-2, at home not too long ago. So they're not that bad. We just had a really good day. Fair play. They had a bad day and they had players missing at the African Cup of Nations and all that. But still, it is a good result. And, with Tottenham and Arsenal winning, it was important to win. And especially with United and Liverpool playing tomorrow, hopefully they can draw. Or, for me personally, I'd rather United win because, we could increase the gap. But yeah, that's it from me. That's pretty much all I've got to say. Leave me all of your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. Also, leave me all of your thoughts on the whole Diego Costa situation. What do you make of it? Just leave me all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. I hope you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's it from me. And I'll see you next time.